Here we go, my friends. It is the final, the County AntrIm Shield, with Larne going up against Glentoran. Can Glentoran win their first piece of silverware under Super Swans management and bring home the shield? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to Club 2, Episode 5 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. We will be having the County AntrIm Shield Final today against Larne. But before we get into that, we will have a league game today as well against Carrick Rangers, who are currently in 7th place in the Danske Bank Premiership. Look at that league table, though. We are joint top of the league with our arch rivals Linfield. It's been a bit hit and miss since you last left us, but it's safe to say, we've got 8 games to go before the split, and I think we'll be in the top 6 come the split, as there's a good, 30 odd points or 23 points between us and Carrick Rangers, so it's safe to say we'll be in the top 6. Now, since you last left us after that really strange defeat against Coleraine, it's been pretty alright. We beat Duggan and Swifts 2-1. We had to come back for that one. We scored first, they equalised, we got the winner. We did lose to Ballymena United, though. That was a bit of a... I was thinking, have we lost it? Is this it now? Are we on a downward spiral? But then we did bounce back to beat Larne 2-1. This was the game I thought, oh God, here we go. It's all going downhill. But we won 2-1. We did drop some points, though, against Warren Point Town and Cliftonville. The Cliftonville game, we were 2-0 up until the 82nd minute. And they scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. I wasn't impressed with that one. But then we came back in January with a 2-0 win over Bangor. We put out our reserve team as they're not even in the top 3 leagues of Northern Ireland. And our latest result was a 1-0 win against Newry City with Glenn Green grabbing the goal. Glenn Green is still with us. We're January the 14th. But, we've got a long way to go in January before that happens. But speaking of transfers, we have spent money on a player. For the first time in this series, I have spent money on a player, and his name is Dan Rooney from Larne, 2.9k, and he's going to be our advanced playmaker. As I know we were playing Chuck Woody there, but he wasn't a natural advanced playmaker as Dan Rooney, Northern Irish, 24 years old, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's got all the attributes we need, and he's going to be fitting in that attacking midfield position. Can also play centre midfield if we need him to, but ideally he's going to be in that attacking midfield position. As far as outs, nobody's gone out as of yet. We have let a youth player go. Gary Little has gone to Ballymena United, but no one's left the club yet. Although Glenn Green will probably leave the club come the end of January. So we will get into the Carrick Rangers game, and with that final coming up in a few days' time, I have rotated the side, so it's going to be a little bit of a risk going into the game against Larne in the cup final. So we've got Neeson in goal, Kane, McLean, Hawhey and Burney at the back, Chuck Woody and Gallagher in the middle, with Daniels, new signing Dan Rooney and Fraser on the right, and we got Robbie McDade starting up front. So it's not our strongest side, but we're going to try and rest some players for the cup final. So if we do lose or draw this game, I will take the blame, as we shouldn't have rotated. We should have focused on the league, but I think it's still a strong enough side to get the job done. So I'm going to encourage the players. I'm going to say, we are the favourites, but no, that doesn't make a difference. I'm going to tell them I have faith in there. Go out there, make the difference. The team look to gain confidence. The team are happy as we go into 2nd place. Well, we're in 1st place now as we've got a game in hand against 7th, against Carrick Rangers. Free kick from Fraser, 10 minutes in. Hawhey's there. It's 1-0 to Glentoran, and Mark Hawhey with the goal. Or Hawgie, you know who the player is. So it looks like the gamble for selection has paid off as Fraser whips it in the box from the free kick. Hawgie's there, no one's marking him, and 10 minutes in, we are 1-0 up as we get a kick-off highlight 10 minutes in. Are they going to get an immediate equaliser? Davidson sprints through the defence. He's beaten all the men, but there's a last-minute slide. And I'm glad that Glentoran managed to get that one away. Fraser now, he's made his way into the opposition box. Is that a foul? Is that going to be a penalty? He's looking at it. It's a penalty. And we have the chance to go 2-0 up as Robbie McDade puts it in the corner. And that's going to be 2-0 to Glentoran within a space of 2 minutes. Robbie McDade, 14th goal of the season from the spot. If Glenn Green does leave, Robbie McDade will be taking his place. 2-0 up. 26 minutes. A few slides going in there, and it looks like Davidson's going to be sent off for Carrick Rangers. And they are down to 10 men as they get the goal kick. So we're 2-0 up. Carrick Rangers down to 10 men. It's all going well for Glentoran at the moment. And it looks like the tactical gamble has paid off by paying a few of our rotation players so that we can be fully rested for the County AntrIm Shield Final. As Fraser tries to dispossess, he's not going to get there. Long ball over the top. As Anderson to Wilson, Surgeon. Carrick Rangers got a good spell on the ball here. But Bernie should intercept that. And launches it clear as far as Daniels. Long ball to find McDade. McDade in the box, 1-on-1. Hits the post. Could have been 3. Coming up to half-time, those 2 goals we scored have been the difference. As we do have a highlight just before half-time. As McLean gives it up the box. Hawkey's on his own again. Off the post again. Twice we've hit the bar and the post in this game. And we're still not even in the second half yet. We're still not even into half-time. As a bit of a range here, Chuckwoody plays it into McDade. Takes a shot off the bar again. We've hit the post twice in the space of a minute. We've hit it 3 times altogether. But we're still 2-0 up. It is all Glentoran at the moment. I'm going to say I'm very happy with the way things are going. We are the dominant side. They're down to 10 men. We just need to finish the job. Dan Rooney, our new sign's on 6.5. But I don't really want to risk anybody else because he can't play in the final as he's cup tied. So we are going to keep him on. 2-0 up. Everything's going good so far. Corner from Fraser, 61 minutes in. First highlight of the second half. It's headed over the bar by Haughey. Free kick for Carrick Rangers. Cleared away by McLean, but McCallum's going to have a chance to recycle this. Chuckwoody dispossesses. And there's a few players making the run ahead of him, but he goes on his own. He's going to try and beat the defence. Long ball over the top. Fraser's there. Takes a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. 71 minutes in. Time to make some subs. Some of the team are getting a bit complacent out there. I need to look at players that might make an impact in the cup final. Daniels is definitely going to be one, so we'll bring Tom Byrne on for him. Robbie McDade might come on as a sub for Glenn Green, but I don't want to bring Glenn Green on because he's going to be the man that he's going to be starting. So I might have to leave McDade on for the rest of this game. Johnny Frey's on 73%. So I might bring on... I haven't got many options. The problem is the players we're going to be bringing on are going to be playing in the cup final. So we're going to leave them there. Is there anyone on the bench that's not going to start the final? I don't think so. So we're making the one sub. Tom Byrne's coming on. And that's probably going to be the only sub we make. Coming up to full time, we have done the job in the first half. Those 2 quick fire goals are the key difference makers. We could have scored about 5 goals in this game, but I'll take a 2-0 win every day of the week, especially away from home. I'm going to say a very nice victory. Well done. A rotated side as well. So it wasn't our strongest 11 we had out there, and we still got the job done. And because Linfield didn't play, we are 3 points clear of them, and we are 4 points clear of Glenavon in third, and we're now 9 points clear of Larne in fourth. It's Larne are just dropping points left, right and centre. I tell you what, right? If the Larne job comes up, I will apply for it. I know we've already been for Glentoran for like less than a year, but Larne would be a very interesting job. Tiernan and Lynch, let's have a look. I think I've already looked at job security for them. He is stable at the moment, so that's something I'm going to keep an eye on because I wouldn't mind, as much as I'm very loyal to Glentoran, that'll be a decision I may have to make down the line. But Glentoran go top of the Danske Bank Premiership. We're going to praise Haughey for his good performance. I'll say his defensive work was top-notch. And I think our sub-goalie has rejected Warren Point reserves. So looking at league table, as I say, 3 points clear. We're doing very well. But it's not the league we're going to be interested in right now. We're going to go focus on the County AntrIm Shield Final against Larne. Larne are dropping points left, right and centre. They're out of form. We beat them in the last league game we played them. This could be the time for Glentoran to lift some silverware. The dreaded team meeting before the cup final. I think it'd be a good idea to hold a team meeting to give the players some words of encouragement ahead of the upcoming cup final. So what do we tell the team? We're expected to win. You don't get a cup final every time. Everyone's been hyping the match up. Oh, I'm proud of you for reaching the final. I'm going to say, you don't get to play the cup final every day, so I want you to embrace the occasion and hopefully come home with a trophy. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, there we are. Most of the team's right. Patrick McLean, Tom Byrne and Josh Daniels. Okay, we're giving everything we've got, but I don't think it's reasonable. I'm just saying, look, I'm really pleased who agrees with me. So overall, a very successful team talk. We just now have to get the result in the final. Cup final time, and this will be the team. Neeson, Thompson, Rooney, Haughey and Lewis at the back. Sadly, Joe McCann is ineligible, as he can't play against his parent club. We got Banks and Price in the middle, Daniels, Chuckwoody and Fraser, with Glenn Green in possibly his last game on camera, starting up front. I fully expect him to leave by the end of the transfer window. So Glenn Green, this is going to be possibly your last appearance on camera for Glentoran. I hope not. I hope he carries on and he signs a new contract and he becomes a Glentoran legend. But I have a funny feeling Larne will snap him up before the end of the window. So I'm going to tell the team, keep our run going. No, doesn't do anything. But I'm going to tell them they have what it takes to get the job done. Here we go, my friends. It is the final, the County AntrIm Shield, with Larne going up against Glentoran. Can Glentoran win their first piece of silverware under Super Swan's management and bring home the shield? As we do get a highlight, 52 seconds in. Who's it going to be for? Daniels on the wing. Players ahead of him. Can he get a pass? Long ball to Fraser in the box. Tries to square it off the line. And it's cleared away. It does go out for a corner. Early threat from Glentoran as Daniels will float this in. Cleared away. Price will hopefully recycle, but it is cleared away. Free kick from Daniels. Whips it into the box. It's Glenn Green. Couldn't get it on target. Unlucky. Goal kick 8 minutes in, and it starts from a Larne goalkeeper. The first 10 minutes have been very good for Glentoran, but Larne have not yet made their impact on this game, as Fraser has got that ball on the right-hand side. Can he beat his man? He tries to, and he comes inside, going on his own, finds Chuckwoody. That's a lovely ball to the 8'5" monster, crosses it for Daniels! Off the crossbar. It's all Glentoran. 10 minutes in, we have a throw-in. Price crosses it in for Banks. Can he find anybody else? Tries to find Thompson. It's a lovely ball. He's got to find someone in the box, but it's cleared away. Banks can recycle this back to Thompson. From the left-hand side, Sean Banks. Chuckwoody now getting involved in the play. Back to the 8'5" monster Lewis. Takes a shot off the crossbar again. Oh, we're getting so close to scoring a goal. Corner from McKee, 16 minutes in. It's a shot deflected. Sorensen deflected again. And Larne almost got themselves a goal. 25 minutes in, Larne have somehow found themselves back into this game here. Long ball to Anderson, but it's saved by the goalie. Both sides are having some chances here, but none of them are putting them away. I mean, Glentoran, for the first 10-15 minutes, dominated this game. But now Larne have somehow made their way back into it. Throw in, 28 minutes. Banks clears it away. Only as far as Bird, though. And Larne now have definitely come back into this in these last 10 minutes. Crosses it in for Anderson. It's over the bar. Either side could score here. 29 minutes, Bill Lewis throws it in, but it's a poor throw. Sean Banks to Glenn Green, the 16-year-old. Plays it to Daniels. It's a lovely ball to Fraser. And Fraser's put it in the back of the net. And Glentoran take the advantage in the County AntrIm Shield Final. And Johnny Fraser is the man to make himself famous. The 16-year-old Glenn Green plays it into Daniels. It's a lovely ball and he has the composure to put it in the corner. Could that be the goal that Glentoran lift the Shield with? Coming up to half-time, it's been quiet since the goal. But looking at the match stats, it's Glentoran that have had the shots. They've had the shots on target. We just need to bring it home in the second half. And I'm going to give a passionate, win this trophy for yourselves, but also for the fans. And also, there's more to come and you have what it takes. It's always, you have what it takes is the magical team talk to give to your players. But as far as sort of ratings go, a few low defence ratings there. Tom Price on a 6.4. So I think it might be Tom Price, the man to make way here. And I think it's going to be Chris Gallagher coming on for him. Other than that, I'm going to leave it there. Bernie might come on for Bill Lewis, but we're going to give it 10 minutes. We're 1-0 up. Can we bring home the Shield? 51 minutes. We start a throw in the second half. Thompson to Chuckwoody. Got the ball back from left back. Long ball to try and find Fraser, the goal scorer. Wakes his way into the box. Saved by the goalie. 55 minutes. We start in Larne's box, I should say. As we try and get a cross in here from Thompson. Finds Banks. It's a lovely ball into Fraser. Chuckwoody's there. John Chuckwoody has got the second goal. He's been fairly quiet this season, Chuckwoody. He's not really been involved in much. But he's got the second goal in the County AntrIm Shield Final. And that is a big goal to grab if we're going to get this Shield back to Belfast to bring it home for Glentoran, as we are now 2-0 up in the final. As we have a free kick from Larne. Headed ball, it's a shot from Beard. And they've got the goal back in it. So we don't have a 2-goal lead for long, as P.S. Beard has got a goal back for Larne. It's an instant reply, and I think it was a goal they needed to score if they're going to have any chance here. So we went 2-0 up, but they brought it back to 2-1. 70 minutes in, I am going to make the change I was thinking about doing earlier, as Callum Burney's going to come on for Bill Lewis. We do have 20 minutes to go, so I don't want to make our third sub yet before that, so we'll give it maybe 10 minutes and see where we are then. As we get a throw in from Byrne. He's just come on. Can he make an instant impact here? Crosses it in. Didn't find Daniels. And there's going to be a Larne counter-attack for Saladinha. Long ball to Anderson. He's one-on-one. He's broken the defence. Second chance. But Neeson with a double save. What a performance from the goalkeeper to keep out Anderson after being left one-on-one. As McKee crosses it in for Daniels. Sorensen picks it back up. Larne into the box, and Chris Gallagher hoofs it clear. Is that the end though? No, it's not. There's more to come from this highlight. Nolan to Kelly, tries to find a long ball. That is the end, until we get another highlight 72 minutes in. Well, I'd like to find a third goal, please, game, just to settle the nerves a bit. But Chuckwoody plays it short to Fraser. There's a lot of Larne bodies back there, but they're playing very much on the counter. As Anderson now, he's got a little room, takes a long shot, but he's nowhere near. Free kick from Daniel, 76 minutes, into the box, cleared away, but the goal scorer Fraser will pick that up. He's got a few players in the box to aim for. He aims for Daniels! Josh Daniels gets the header, and from one winger to another, that's gonna make it 3-1. I think that's it, boys. I think that's it. This could be it now. The Shield is in our hands. 15 minutes to go. And Fraser with a looping cross. Daniels with a header. One wing play to another. 3-1 up. Unfortunately, Fraser has picked up an injury, so it's a good job we didn't make that third sub. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Who have I got on the bench? Robbie McDade's going to be the man to make way. But where am I going to put him? So if I put McDade on for Fraser, I think I might just keep him on the right-hand side. Yeah, we'll keep him on the right-hand side. So we'll bring on Robbie McDade for our last sub. 10 minutes to go. 89 minutes. We don't know how much injury time there is yet, but there can't be that much surely. So we are around about 5 minutes to go before the end of this game. And it's a very, very good chance we will be lifting this shield. Chuckwoody finds McDade, and Robbie McDade has just made it 4. And now we can safely say that the shield is coming to Glentoran. 4-1 up against Larne. Chuckwoody, he comes into the box. He has a shot. It comes off the defender, but McDade does get the last laugh as he puts the ball in. 4-1 up. And get ready, guys. It's coming. We're going to see us lift the shield. And we're waiting for full time. There it is. Glentoran have won the County AntrIm Shield. And it's our first piece of silverware in Northern Ireland. And, you know, the board didn't care about the County AntrIm Shield, right? They didn't care. But it's nice to lift some silverware. And look at that scoreline. 4-1 the final score. I'm going to give a passionate congratulations. And that is our first piece of silverware. Well, our first piece of silverware since we won the JD Cymru South with Swansea University. So we win the County AntrIm Shield. Johnny Fraser's, he's out for 6 to 7 weeks though. That's going to be a big blow. We have 18,000. Medals are given out to the team. The fans are praising Super Swan. The Glentoran board are pleased with that as well. Chuckwoody, we'll just praise everyone. You were superb. We paid out 6k to the squad. And Glentoran, the best match was the 4-1 win over Belfast Celtic. And we were the biggest overachievers. And Glen Green scored 4 of those goals. So there we go, guys. County AntrIm Shield winners. And there's hopefully going to be more to come from this Glentoran side. So what we will do, so we are getting ever closer to the split. So what I will do is we'll come back for Ballymena United and Larne. So we will play the last 2 games before the split. And that'll give us the lay of the land going into the last 5 games of the season. So we do still have a title challenge. Level on points with Linfield. We are safely going to be in the top half. So the board are going to be happy that we passed that expectation. We were meant to be mid-table, but the board did ask me, look, do you want to increase your expectations? And I said, yeah, we'll go 1 more up. And that was just to give us a little bit of a wage increase as well. So we are level on points with our arch rivals Linfield. So we will come back for Ballymena and for Larne. And then we'll know exactly where we are before the split happens. So it's not like Wales, where you play each other twice again. There's only going to be 5 games to go once the split happens. It'll be against the top 5 teams, or the top 6 teams in the Danske Bank Premiership. And it'll be, like I say, give us an idea of where we are before the end of the season. But leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time for the last 2 games before the split with Ballymena United and Larne. Thank you very much for watching.